What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero.
And Lizzie.
And welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we were really tired.
Yeah.
Like, we were really tired. It was a late night of recording, and then it was an early morning of recording.
Oh, yeah. I was so tired. I was re-listening to the episode, and I was like, this is so embarrassing how absolutely tired I am.
Yeah, she was pretty tired. I was pretty tired. But regardless, Mechamaru died.
I know!
Rip Mechamaru. And like a lot of you guys said, it was kind of easy to see Mechamaru coming.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we both predicted Mechamaru. And it was kind of like, they reintroduced him, and there were a lot of cool comments made. One of which was, oh, you kind of get used to him, like, not being with you guys, like, throughout all of, like, the last chapter, so he comes back. So you're already kind of used to not having him, and just him being a robot. It's not as, like, hard-hitting as some of the other deaths, despite it being more, like, relatively graphic, even though it's, like, a robot.
Yeah.
And according to, like, in fulfillment of, like, that one, like, prophecy, right, from the Monokuma movie. Like, the Tin Man getting dismantled. Someone else pointed that out. So, a lot of you guys, really cool comments. Again, warning to play it safe. I've got Ginger Dwarf moderating the comments, so thanks you, Ginger Dwarf. He's got it down. But yeah, let's investigate. Let's see what's going on. There's the hammer there, which very well could be the ultimate weapon, given we haven't seen a hammer anywhere.
Yeah. Which
would be interesting if someone had gone through the final dead room already. So, okay, I hope you guys are ready for some more Danganronpa, for some more tangents, for some more overanalyzing things that'll be answered in the exact
things.
Things that'll be analyzed in the next text box. Bunch of stuff like that. Let's get into it. The first thing we gotta do is look at the Monokuma file.
Indeed.
The Monokuma file. The victim is Nidai Nekomaru, aka Mechamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. I don't like that phrasing. Like, his head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered.
Shall be considered, right? Yeah, as opposed to, like
the Monokuma file, like, if there is a cause of death, it'll say, like, oh, this is the cause of death, or if it's, like, not 100%, like, obvious, they just won't say anything.
Yeah.
Shall be considered the cause of death. Ready for that over-analysis? Yikes. Oh, and someone was mentioning what's, like, the blue goop and everything.
Yeah.
This is where they have blood, and if he runs, like, 100% on electricity, the only thing I can think of is maybe, like, a battery fluid.
Yeah.
Maybe some sort of, like, chemical fluid. If you're running on electricity, you probably have some sort of, like, chemical battery going. That's all I can really think of. I don't know. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact.
Severe impact, interesting.
Yeah, due to a severe impact. What's kind of cool is, I feel like that would help take the impact. Like, ease the impact of the collision, like, from a very physics sense.
Okay, yeah, from having the limbs dismantled.
Yeah. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. What about the soda?
No, wonder if the clock is still shut down, it's still working. Or, like, if it stops at the time that he died.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Figure out the time when he was killed.
That would be really cool. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Nidai was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I feel like Dora. Do you guys see the weapon?
Where is it?
Was Nidai clubbed to death? What could have possibly been used?
I mean, the pillar thing, though, I feel like also could have crushed him. You know?
No, I mean, like, obviously, like, the hammer is, like, the obvious. It could also just be, like, a bait, like in the Justice Hammers. Remember Robo Justice? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? Yeah, I wonder why in particular. Yeah. I'm also looking at, like, the pink highlighted parts of his body to see, like, what in particular was damaged.
His arm, his chest, his neck.
Yeah, but, like, it's his heart area, really.
Oh, I see.
You know, more so than, like, his chest as, like, a whole.
Yeah. Or, like, where his heart would be.
Right. Which is why, like, I think it... That, like, central component cavity is, like, where the, like, clock was, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's why I'm, like, I'm not 100% sure if it would actually be damaged or not.
I hope it is.
Yeah,
that would be
I mean, that would be really useful.
Yeah.
It would be useful. Okay, so we should chat with everyone, right?
Yeah, and look at stuff.
Yeah, so let's start off by chatting with Owari.
Aww.
Did you find anything? Owari. Looks like you haven't found anything yet.
We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it.
Looks like that's gonna be a little hard.
Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. Happened early in the morning.
You're going back that far?
Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound.
What?
Huh?
Rumbling? I don't really remember. Oh, that. I wouldn't call that a rumbling sound.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call
rumbling
that
would be like, maybe if there was like a small like earthquake or something like that, where everything's kind of like shaking or like rumbling. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Kablam is like a big like strike or explosion or like boom. I guess I'm just thinking too much. That's probably the pillar falling, if I had to guess.
I think so. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that...
Then what happened?
I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep. In the end, I never found out what the sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it's probably the pillar.
Yeah.
You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound?
You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail.
Huh?
When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was about 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning. But I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have some way to figure out what the time of death was, and we can correlate. Oh, like the pillar fell at this time and Nidai died at this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. What the heck? I went through the trouble of remembering that and you've got nothing? Jeez, you're so dang useless.
She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Okay, well that's good to know.
Yeah.
Definitely useful. Shall we chat with Sonia?
Sure.
Teasing Nanami.
In this case's Monokuma file, there's no written time of death, right?
Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Saionji died too?
Oh, did it?
But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the time of death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Dun, dun, dun. Could that be this case, or the case this time too?
By the way, I would like to confirm this just in case. Ultimately, it is safe to assume that Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building.
Yes. Well, that's the only thing we can think of.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're pretty certain on that, aren't we? Even when we experimented with Nanami's handbook and left it in Grape Tower, it still showed up in Strawberry Tower.
The reason each other's tower's walls is different colors is because the floor lighting is changing the colors.
This is a recap of the information.
Yeah.
This isn't an actual questioning of it. This is a here, game player. Here is a recap of the things you need to know about this room.
The reason Usami's floor plane portrait is different in each tower is because it's merely a projection.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Then it is decided the two towers are the same building, which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower.
Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Nidai's murder? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, Nanami, what do you have to say? What do you have to enlighten us with?
Huh? What's this?
Did you find something?
Under Nidai's body. Oh wait, no wait. There's small rock-like fragments underneath Mekamaru's body.
You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean rock-like fragments?
She corrected herself because she said Nidai.
Oh.
And then she wanted to change it to Mekamaru.
Oh my god, that's so great. That's so great.
Here, look.
Nanami, so great.
There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Mekamaru's body.
Okay, so... I
feel like that's supposed to indicate that the pillar fell before he died.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like that's why they would mention that. Honestly, I personally, in real life, would not rule out the possibility of rocks getting underneath a robot's body, given that it is not, directly on the surface, lays super perfectly flat. So, to me, personally, that doesn't really add up. That said, from a Danganronpa perspective, I can totally see...
This is, indicating that it happened before, yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was something like this before. Maybe in Danganronpa 1.
I think so.
This is, totally ringing a bell with me.
Yeah. Where he was technically, you really could.
I think it was glass or something. Glass under the tarp.
Oh, it was the glass with Ogami's suicide.
Yes,
and it was
that's
glass
what it was.
Underneath, or the glass was underneath the drink or whatever or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, there was something like that.
Indicate like a time sequence of sorts.
Right. Yeah, that's why we have this kind of like precedent. Yeah, so I feel like that's what Danganronpa is doing again.
Yeah.
Again, I personally disagree with it, but like I acknowledge Danganronpa doing Danganronpa.
But oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath Mekamaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all.
What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body? That's more important.
That
because
I agree.
if a pillar did fall on him,
it should like get underneath and on top.
Yeah, like it wouldn't be crazy for them to be under, but they would definitely be on top.
Yeah.
That face though.
I know. If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important.
Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah, they're definitely important.
Okay.
All right.
Then let's inspect this over here, the broken pillar with the blood on it. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nidai's oil? Oh, you know what? You know what could have been done? The pillar could have fallen, or someone could have used the hammer to break down the pillar and then used like the broken pillar part to beat Nidai.
As the murder weapon?
Right, to kind of disguise things.
Uh-huh.
And that's why...
But that's why the pillar has blood and the hammer doesn't have blood?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if the pillar didn't directly fall on Nidai.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus, behind me is the door to Great Hall. The two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. It's a sign from the gods.
Dun dun dun. I see, I got it.
Got what?
This pillar is the weapon.
I feel like that's gonna be a funny moment for people, like, in retrospect. If, like, it does turn out that the pillar is used to, like, bludgeon Nidai to death instead of the hammer, like, that would be a funny thing. Like, at first it seems like, oh, the pillar is the weapon, like, it fell on him and killed him.
Oh,
but in
like
retrospect, it's like, actually the pillar is the weapon, you know?
But used in a totally different way.
Right.
The killer used this to beat up Coach Nidai.
Or maybe not. Or maybe it's a lot more direct than I thought. This huge pillar?
If you got socked by something like that, even Coach Nidai wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Hinata, grab that end over there.
Huh?
We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up.
I love it. Yatte yarou janeka.
I also like that Owari is contributing a lot to this investigation.
I also think,
in particular,
not just from the fact that, like, oh, she hasn't, like, contributed a lot, but, like, it shows kind of, like, her tie to Nidai.
Yeah,
and
right,
agreed. Like, it gives her
it's
more,
like,
it's
Nidai's death, so she's really gonna put a lot of effort in.
Fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual. Nice. I just want you to make this sound effect. Go for
it. Puff. It's no use. It's barely budging.
Dakara itaro. Yeah, that's like, didn't I tell you?
Alright, if that's how it's gonna be.
Oh my god, I hope she goes Super Saiyan. Kaioken 3!
My body can take it! Power times 3!
This is so Dragon Ball Z. No, seriously, just give it up already. She's going Super Saiyan, she's gonna pick it up. Oh, darn it.
Oh no.
Darn
okay, there goes our theory.
I wanted her to, like, get like a red aura from, like, Kaioken and just, like, you have no idea what Kaioken is.
Don't, Dragon Ball.
It's okay. It'd be so cool.
It's no use, it won't even budge.
If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon.
Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this, yeah.
Nidai. Right?
What?
Nidai, right?
Yeah. Robo Coach Nidai, he's definitely the one. Robo Coach, I like that.
I love that too. I'm trying to think, like, is there some way that Nidai could have tried to use this as a weapon or lift it up in some sort of manner and
then
ended
they
up
got
dying?
blood all over it?
Well, and then it, like, fell on him or something.
Oh.
Like,
but then it wouldn't fall, then the pieces wouldn't be underneath it. I'm also kind of confused about the sequence of events.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Actually, oh yeah, no. So I think the idea here is no one could have pushed it over, no one could have lifted it up and used it, so someone had to use a hammer to break it down to use it as a weapon.
But they just, I think the point of that was like, they tried lifting
Oh,
up.
even like a broken pillar part.
Yeah, it's too heavy.
Then how could it be used as a weapon after being broken?
Yeah.
Is the real question.
Yeah, so
right?
it's already fallen down, and then it's used as a weapon.
Yeah. And, like, that's why I think the only way it could have happened is if Nidai lifted it up and ended up, like, falling back on him or something like that.
Oh.
And at that point, if it were already one broken pillar part, the pillar would have already broken, so there would be rubble on the ground.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
But then,
Well,
like,
why
how
would
does
he
he
lift
make
it
him? How do you make him, like, drop it on himself, or why would he pick it up, right?
Yeah.
I could think I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to pick it up in the effort to save someone else.
Okay.
Who intentionally, like, set themselves up to be the victim, or in, like, a dire situation, trapped under a pillar or something like that, or, like, accidentally or intentionally hit the hammer and Nidai would jump in to save them or something like that.
And then kill himself on accident.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's all I can really think of. I mean, obviously we're just, you know,
yeah, we're right
here.
at the beginning of this whole thing. Because I'm also seeing, like, Nidai's all tied up.
Yeah, so it looks
So
like...
it doesn't really seem like he would have, like, accidentally killed himself, you know?
I know, right?
So...
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we've got the tipped over pillar, truth bullet. What else can we check out? Let's check out the hammer real quick.
Yeah.
An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like, it's suspicious because it stands out so much.
Yeah. Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nidai? I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nidai.
Is it? This hammer is the weapon?
No, it doesn't make blue. Yeah.
But it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, agreed.
Do you think if it hit the pillar, it would have any marks showing so on it? Because, like, obviously...
Oh.
It's like, things like, oh, it didn't hit Nidai because it's clean and doesn't have any of, like, the blue blood on it. But, like, if it hit the pillar, would Danganronpa think that it should have dust or, like, some sort of mark
scratches
on it?
Or something.
Right. I feel like Danganronpa would be, like, detailed enough and, like,
Agreed.
thorough enough to include such.
Something like, oh, it's a little scratched up.
Right.
Something like that. But he says instead, it's almost like it's new.
Right.
It's like it hasn't been used at all.
Mm-hmm.
Since there is like a decoy or something.
Yeah. Which means if that wasn't used to hit the pillar.
But then, I'm wondering because I feel like the killer would be like, oh, this does look too out of place. Like, I don't... Like, if I were the killer and I put something like there, like, first train of thought is, okay, this is a decoy, people will think this is a murder weapon. But second train of thought is, this looks too out of place, people are gonna clearly know it's a decoy.
Unless the killer's dumb.
But that's true.
Unless the killer's dumb. That said, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Right? It seemed like too much of a decoy, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
too obviously a decoy.
Yeah.
Then we consider the possibility, does the killer have something that could possibly clean up the hammer? Right? Also, it does seem like it was pretty premeditated and there was a lot of thought put into it, and it didn't seem like it was very rushed.
Agreed.
Right? If the pillar fell around 5:30 in the morning, that's well before most people would be up for Monokuma Tai Chi.
Yeah.
And the killer wasn't probably anticipating a lot of commotion. Although probably wanted to scram before people came to check out what the pillar
what the sound was, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can really think of.
Also, where did the killer obtain this hammer?
The final death room.
Prior to now, I do not believe I have seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere?
Good point, there's no supermarket here. I wonder where they attained it from. New looking hammer. Interesting.
Alright.
Is there anything else? Let's check out the door. What is this? The door? The far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. And it looks like it's a sturdy metal chain.
I wonder if it's Nidai's.
Nidai's.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking about too. I wonder if it is Nidai's. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction, and it even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this?
Perhaps this was an alternative to locking the door with a key.
If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall.
If they barred the side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall.
I'm thinking total non sequitur. I don't think it's a suicide in this case.
Oh, agreed.
Just from how it looks, but also if it were a suicide in this case, why would such a suicide happen? It would likely be to spare everyone else, right? And so if someone were to commit suicide with that intention in mind, they would probably want to make it clear that it was a suicide, because the entailing, or like the following class trial would have to determine who the blackened is, right?
Yeah.
Which would be the person who committed suicide.
Yeah.
And so in order to deceive and make it a difficult trial would be would contradict the sacrificing oneself to save everyone else, right? It's still...
And the only reason that I think Ogami's trial was really strange was because like a lot of people interfered. Because there was all the hammer thing and like the glass breaking with all the different chess pieces and stuff like that, but that wasn't like her control.
Yeah,
that wasn't
true.
her doing.
Well, that was because Hagakure was stupid.
Yeah, that's just
Hagakure was stupid.
So all of that was like a red herring to what actually happened.
I don't think that's the case here.
Yeah, and I think Ogami, like, didn't she intentionally leave a note? Oh yeah, she left a note for Asahina, right?
But Monokuma picked it up.
No, yeah, Monokuma picked it up. But originally she left a note that was saying, like, I committed suicide, like, please don't hurt each other at the trial kind of thing.
Oh.
Right?
That's right. I wonder if Monokuma, like, as a precedent, would do that again here.
Oh, if, like, Nidai had committed suicide and then wrote a note and then, like...
Or it's left some indicator. Or if Monokuma would intentionally make the class trial more difficult. I wouldn't put it out of the scope, though I think it's unlikely.
It's too similar to what happened before for it to happen again here.
It's fair.
Yeah. Although, like, Nidai does seem like the kind of person who would commit suicide to save everyone else. But he also just, like... I don't know.
Like I said, I don't think it's likely for the reasons I stated, but...
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. Chain has been... Oh, we leveled up. Level 49. Hyped for perfect squares.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Do we want to take a look at this other stuff?
Yeah, it's probably the same description as before.
Yeah, I'm not too...
There's one more thing that I think we're missing before we gotta go out of this room.
What do you think? Pillar? Our pet?
Our pet? Oh, our pet!
Do you want to check out our pet?
Yeah, we can check out our pet.
Okay, what were you thinking of?
At the body.
The
body. We haven't looked at the body yet.
Oh, have we not?
No.
Really?
I'm pretty sure we have it.
Oh, lol. That's my bad. It's Nekomaru's body.
I thought you were intentionally avoiding it to be like a tease.
No, I totally forgot.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why something in my head just like clicked that we already looked at it. Nope. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? Oh, also you notice the chain is there.
Oh, okay.
But Mechamaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nidai to be this damaged, it can only mean whoever attacked Mechamaru didn't hold back. Now it's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nidai was really transformed into a robot, huh? I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Mechamaru was still killed. Is there anything else notable about the scene?
It's definitely strange, isn't it?
What is?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body, too?
Yeah, that is actually an interesting question. Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
But they went against Coach Nidai. He ain't the type to die easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack.
You're right. In fact, that's the biggest mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do wonder, like, what's the motive here?
What's the motive? And, like, why go after Nidai? He's clearly the hardest to kill. Like,
why go after Nidai, but also why do it in such a manner, right? Like Nanami said, like, why need to tie him up and dismember him and everything like that? Mechamaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Oh, the body itself? Oh, we're gonna do one of those, like,
yeah, these, like, close-up body ones.
Okay, well, is this a noose?
No, it's a wire. Or...
There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nidai's left leg. The same wire tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nidai first. Who did this, and how were they able to bind Nidai? Also, the tip of this wire. It looks like it's been tied in a loop, but what was the point of this? Exactly.
I wonder if it was to trip him.
To trip? It's possible.
Like to go around his ankle and then like trip him and then like.
And then make him like fall and like crush himself or something. But I think the end is like a noose, right? Or like a fastening knot.
It looks like a noose, but it also I feel like could be one of those things that like you use to like trap someone's leg.
Really?
And it's also like positioned in a way that makes me feel like it was around his leg.
Yeah, but I think that type of knot is like a fastening knot. So when you pull, it tightens. So I think the idea was get that around one of Nidai's legs, and then you could like pull and it'll like tighten around his leg.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
I agree.
It's interesting. Do we want to look at, that's the wire, the chest area. The cover on his chest is open slightly, but it won't open much more because the cover is all messed up. If only Soldo was here, we might have been able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? Oh, so that's probably a good
all the
thing.
guys are...
Oh yeah, where are all the guys?
Yeah.
Huh? There's something protruding from behind Nidai's neck. Is this?
Oh, it's the button.
Yeah, the sleep mode button. That's right, it's a cutting edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nidai enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nidai's neck. Even if Nidai was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. Yeah, that is interesting. Because it looks like, yeah, it's covered with a plate.
Yeah,
but it looks like it was cracked.
Like broke it. What?
But it looks like it's cracked, right? Or like broken. Like someone had to get rid of a part of that tile.
I think I'm wondering if they had to like tie him up.
Oh, and it's oil.
What?
I said, oh look, it's oil.
The fluid?
Yeah, it's oil.
Yeah.
It's labeled as oil.
Wait.
The fluid, it was labeled as oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. We weren't sure what it was.
I called it oil earlier.
Yeah, but we didn't like...
Yeah.
This fluid flowing out of Nidai's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nidai's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil, for Nidai, this might be similar to normal blood in humans, which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Okay, oil on the floor. Interesting.
That's going to be useful.
Yeah, I guess for now, this is all I can do to investigate Nidai's body.
Alright.
Okay.
Thanks, game.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip. All right, so I think we're pretty much done here.
Yeah.
I guess for now I've checked out everything in this place that caught my attention. What is it? You seem lost in thought.
Well, the final dead room.
The final dead room? What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden?
Well, the hammer on the floor and the chain wrapped around the door from the far back. And the wire that tied up Nidai. All the evidence at this crime scene consists of things that we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it?
Right.
But as long as we can't leave, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within the building.
So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said beyond that room, there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
Yeah, so if you think about that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
Very possible.
Yeah. If so, let us go confirm it.
Ooh, I don't know if you... But do you have to do the challenge? No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it.
Not
not
the
me!
ultimate gamer
She's like
going in
so...
to play the life-threatening game.
She's like so... Like, I can do it.
What are you saying? You were the one who said that place is dangerous, right? Oh my god, I love that.
I know.
I love that so much. The gamer stepping up.
Yeah, she's like, I got this life-threatening game. I can do it. Man, it's noisy. I can't focus at all with all this noise.
Sorry.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing ever since the investigation started.
Oh no, that would annoy me beyond end.
Yeah, it would.
A ringing sound since before the investigation. That reminds me, you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey, Ori, what kind of sound is it? It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound.
Nidai, though?
Nidai? It's probably ringing from upstairs.
Huh.
Oh, maybe the phone.
Oh, it could be.
Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out that sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here.
Oh.
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two.
I'm a third wheel. Sonya's okay, but... How come you're not going, Ori?
Well, that sound is annoying, and I don't really feel like leaving. Hinata, it's okay if it's just the two of us.
Ship, 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 ship,
Ship,
ship.
ship, 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 ship. Come on, Owari says she wants to stay here.
Huh? Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Nidai's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Let's go, Hinata.
Yeah, if you say so. Alright, so we're gonna go spend some time with Nanami and continue investigating. Maybe we'll play the ultimate life-threatening game.
I know!
In the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the beginning of the investigation. We are hyped to continue doing so, of course.
Where are all the guys?
Where are all the guys? I hope we find them soon. But
Yeah.
anyways, we'll see you guys next episode. But until then, this is Movie Night Zero.
And Lizzie.
And this mission is complete.